Hello to all the viewers of K-pop Live Polska. My name is Ivan. I'm a singer-songwriter here in Korea, and it's so very nice to meet you.
좀 보는 사람 소곤거려도 감정 섞인 글이 달려도 Miracle 운명이 아니야 설렘과 후회의 시작은 규칙이 빛에 몸을 실어 자유롭게 춤추는 물결 위로 숨겨둔 내 뜻을 풀어 누구보다 더 큰 날개를 갖고 있지 사랑해봤자 뭐해 보지 않아도 돼 뻔한 얘기 야람이 난 살랑 불어오면 한두 번쯤 네 맘은 들리지 않을까 늦은 밤까지 약속이 많으니까 잊지 말고 애툰 챙겨나가 그 누구보다 널 생각하는 나란 걸 널 이해하는 나란 걸
First question, what inspired you to become a singer? Have you ever regretted that decision?
From time to time I did regret back in the past, but nowadays, music has become such a big part of my life, and I believe I kind of grew with music in a way, meaning I cannot define my life without music anymore, so I do not have any regrets at this point so far. And concerning what inspired me to become a musician, I grew up in a church environment. There was music ever from the first moment I remember. So I think I just naturally kind of got pulled into this whole music industry.
Where do you get your inspiration for your lyrics?
I would say like 75% from my personal experience. Most of the songs I've been writing comes from personal experience, but also from movies. I'm a big movie fan, and I read quite often, so movies and books would be a big inspiration. And I use the memo application on my cell phone quite frequently, so whenever I have a good line or a good idea or concept for my further songs, I record them, and yeah, I go back to them whenever I am in my creative phase.
So in your opinion, what is the hardest part of creating a song?
Whew. Nowadays there are so many amazing musicians out there, and music has become quite easily accessible. The music production itself. Anyone with a computer could write a song. So right now it's not really about making good music, but coming up with good ideas is a tougher part for me at this moment. I would say, because if you would type any vocabulary on your Spotify or YouTube account, you would find a song with that title. It's quite impossible to come up with a untouched concept. So yeah, I think that's one of the most challenging parts right now.
So what can we expect from you in the near future?
In the near future, you could expect a new song coming up in like 2 weeks from now. So I have a new song called Artificial Intelligence that's being released on April 29th here in Korea. And I believe this interview might be uploaded after the release. So yeah, there it is, guys. Here's the link. You guys could go listen to the song. And yeah, I'll be promoting this song starting April 29th.
When did you start playing the guitar? Do you have your favorite guitar?
When did I start playing guitar? I think I first held a guitar when I was in middle school, because there was a guitar at our church, and one of this bigger brother was like, yo, you should play this guitar, so he kind of threw them at me. And I was like, okay, I'll start. And that's how I started playing the guitar, but officially like learning and really kind of digging it only started in 2017 when I signed, how do you call it? when I met this company, I started taking guitar lessons. So that was back in 2017. And yeah, 3 years, I believe. 4 years I've been playing guitar seriously. And my favorite guitar, right now I have 4 guitars. I have one acoustic guitar, one classic guitar, which is an island guitar, and 2 electric guitars. And out of those 4, I would have to say my favorite is my acoustic guitar. Its name is Brownie, because it's brown. It's a Gibson J45, for your information.
So which of the covers you have performed so far was the most difficult for you to do?
So far, I've done covers in the Philippines, Vietnam, Thailand, Indonesia, India, Turkey, and Poland. And out of those 7, I would say Vietnamese and Polish were the toughest to sing in so far. Because the pronunciation is just like, whoa, beyond my limits.
So what is your favorite music genre? Is there any you would especially like to try?
You know, I love listening to all sorts of music from all different genres, and if I could, I would kind of want to put them together and make this fusion hybrid kind of feel, because nowadays that's what really attracts attention from the people. And yeah, just mixing this and that, making a pizza out of different genres.
What do you like to do in your spare time? What are your hobbies?
I am a big sports person, so whenever I have time, I go play soccer. Sometimes I go play hockey, and every night I walk my dog. I kind of jog with my dog for like an hour every night, so that's what I do. I need to sweat to release my stress. Yeah, so I'm gonna go jog right after this.
So is there any artist, not necessarily from Asia, you would like to collaborate with?
I'm not really sure if Polish fans are familiar with him, but there is a European artist named Bernhoft. He is a middle-aged man, a musical genius. He uses loop station like a master. I love his song Sunday. I would love to collaborate with him because he has such amazing blue-eyed soul vocal and such amazing musical talent. And I would love to kind of, you know, collaborate with him. That'd be awesome.
So is there something you've always wanted to try, such as food or activity, but haven't dared or you haven't had time to do?
Activity. What kind of activity? Food. Food. What kind of food? What kind of food? What kind of activity? What kind of activity do I want to do? I'm not really the type of person who kind of waits when I want to do something. When I want to learn something or when I want to try something, I just go for it right away. So lately, like a month ago, I started learning tennis because I want to learn tennis. Besides from that, I kind of want to try... what else? No, I think I'm doing everything I want to do right now at this point.
So what were your childhood dreams and what dreams do you have now?
My childhood dream was to become a soccer player. I've played soccer all throughout my life, from elementary school to high school, so I thought I would actually end up as a soccer player, but I couldn't and I didn't, thank goodness, because I wouldn't have made it. So right now I'm a musician in Korea. My dream, my future goal would be to go on a global tour, meeting all the fans person to person and singing for them and traveling around the world, because you know I've invested my 20s as a trainee and training to become a musician, so now it's the time for me to really go out and perform. So as soon as COVID-19 phase settles down, I'm gonna fly out.
If you weren't a singer, what would you be doing?
I just said that my dream was to become a soccer player, but I'm pretty sure I wouldn't have made it to the national team. Right before signing with this label, I was an intern reporter for an international news agency. So if I wasn't to have become a singer, I think I would have ended up a journalist or reporter, I don't know, something with news.
So what's the first thing you want to do after the pandemic ends?
Sing. The worst thing about pandemic right now is that I cannot meet anyone in person. None of my fans, none of my supporters. nor go busking. So as soon as the pandemic settles down, I really want to fly out to different countries, or even in Korea, and singing for people. That's what I miss the most at the moment.
Are there any places or food in Korea that you would like to recommend?
Places. Korea is filled with wonderful places. And out of all the places I've been to, I would want to recommend Yeosu. It's on the southern tip of the Korean peninsula. Beautiful scenery. Great food. A lot of seafood. So if you guys are a seafood fan, I definitely recommend you to go down all the way to Yeosu. They even have an airport. And just take like 2 days off, so you could just totally rest and recharge.
So do you know anything about Poland, such as any phrases, people, places, etc.?
I know that Polish people are very kind. And it's pretty much obvious, even in the comments that you're sending me right now, because you guys are so kind. And I'm just so much grateful for the love you guys have shown to the Polish cover of Santa's Alley Jazz. I know the capital city is Warsaw, and I know that it's a beautiful city, so I would love to go travel one day. And yeah, right before this, I learned several different phrases. One of them was dziękuję. It's thank you, right? dziękuję, dziękuję, right? dziękuję. So yeah, thank you guys. You guys are awesome.
So the Polish language is not the easiest one. Where did the idea to record a cover in Polish come from? And how long have you been practicing the cover for Alley Jazz?
Yeah, so the Polish cover of Alley Jazz was actually an episode of a big series called AIVAN Cover Airline. It's available on Evermore Music, my label's official channel. We started this a few months ago. We were trying to figure out good ideas for a series that we could work on to build our fandom online. And yeah, I came up with that idea, and I've been tackling 7 different languages so far. And Poland was the first country we tackled in Europe. And the reason I did that was because I had so much fans from Poland sending me love and support ever since my debut. And I just wanted to give them a sign of gratitude. And I hope you guys liked it.
And lastly, would you like to say anything else from yourself and any last words for fans from Poland?
Mm-hmm. I just want to take this opportunity to say thank you so much. You guys are so kind. I've read all the comments that you wrote me down on the Alley Jazz cover video. I received so much confidence and so much motivation to work on my songs. I have a new original song called Artificial Intelligence coming out in April 29th. I hope you guys like it. And I really hope that one day I would be able to fly all the way over to Poland and sing it at a venue for you guys. Till then, I hope you guys follow up with my news on my Instagram account. And yeah, till then, stay safe. Love you guys.
널 생각하는 나란 걸 널 이해하는 나란 걸